Tonight, WDSU investigates the vaccination divide. Right now, Louisiana ranks 48th in vaccination efforts. Nearly 30% of the state is fully vaccinated.
This is an effort to save lives. State workers going door to door, canvassing a section of New Orleans East, urging people to go out and get their shot. This area off Crowder, one of the least vaccinated in the city of New Orleans. About 16% of people here were completely vaccinated as of this week.
It's important to make those connections. It's important to get proximate with community, and it's also important to create access.
16% is low in the city, as some neighborhoods are actually at more than 60, even 85% vaccinated. But state health leaders say the problem spots are not urban areas.
So the numbers really are lagging in a lot of rural areas across the state, and it's really challenging to understand why.
So WDSU Investigates broke down state health data across southeast Louisiana, identifying the areas with the lowest percent of people vaccinated. We went to the 3 areas with low vaccination rates, looking for answers to the question, why are people not getting the shot? One of those places, a part of Tangipahoa Parish, not far from downtown Independence. According to the Louisiana Department of Health, about 10% of people here are vaccinated. To put that into context, just over 6,400 people live here, so roughly 650 have completed the vaccination series.
The reason why a lot of people ain't getting the vaccine is because they saying that the vaccine was killing people from the start.
We need to point out there are no reported deaths in this state or any state from a COVID-19 vaccination shot. We caught up with Elaine Baptiste.
Why do you think people may not be getting them?
Afraid. That's all I can say.
And that part of Tangipahoa Parish isn't the only area across southeast Louisiana with sagging vaccination rates. Lafourche Parish also has some low numbers. For more on that, here's investigative reporter Emily Lane.
Travers, that parish has a vaccination rate of just over 20%. But one area has a vaccination rate that's barely in double digits.
The La Rose area, located on Bayou Lafourche, has a 12% vaccination rate. Over 5,300 people live here, according to census data. About 650 have completed the vaccination series. 70-year-old Beverly Chauvin isn't getting a shot.
If they like me, it's because of my illness. I'm a diabetic. I have migraine and I have blood clots in my legs. And it scares me.
When I see areas with such a large proportion of people not yet vaccinated, I really worry.
State health leaders, like Dr. Joseph Cantor, say a lack of availability can no longer be used as an excuse.
Now,
when somebody who they trust says something, they tend to believe it.
Chief Scott Brewer runs St. Tammany Fire District 9 in Bush, a rural part of the North Shore. He agreed to help the state health department spread the word about a recent vaccine drive there. Brewer tells me some residents refused to get the shot at first.
And over time, I guess they wore down. And since it was convenient and it was out there in their backyard, literally, they were able to walk over and get a vaccine. And what we're hoping is those people will go back to their friends and neighbors who also have the same attitudes and say, look, I got it.
Brewer says he talked with people at gas station diners, on their own doorsteps, and on the job. Firefighters also passed out these flyers and share their own vaccine stories.
So I feel like there's a lot of misinformation going out, and I don't think that they took their time with it to really understand it before pushing misinformation out to the people and then trying to force the vaccine on people with basically bribing them with food and stuff like that. I don't think that's right.
Another New Orleans suburb with a low vaccination rate based on health department data, Lower Belle Chase, 11 miles and just a short 24-minute drive from downtown New Orleans. While a part of the area is at 40%, this section near the Naval Air Station on Highway 23 is at 19%.
Well, it does surprise me to a certain extent, but my opinion on the vaccinations is I think everybody should have one.
Because for Renee Cross, more vaccinated people means more business. He got the shot. Cross owns Cypress Cove Marina in Venice and wants to see more people out fishing. The marina office, though, is right in the middle of the area of Belle Chase with the low vaccination rate.
Sure, it concerns me, and it should concern